As we continue with the best of the story, how God is working in the lives of people here at Lubbock Christian University, we're here with one of our young alum, John English, who graduated in 2013 with a sports management degree. John, thanks for joining us for the best of the story.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Well, let's start with the first question. You came to LCU to play basketball. You experienced a lot more than that. Tell us about your experience as a student at LCU.
Good question. So I was dying to play college basketball and really got a last-minute opportunity. So Coach Copeland, I actually came to kind of a walk-on situation. And after that, he asked me to walk on. And so we had Lubbock ties. And so I came to LCU really not knowing about what LCU was about at all, just that I had this slim opportunity to make the team. And so I went for it. And so being a student at LCU, didn't have any prior knowledge of what LCU was about. So yes, came to play basketball, but definitely saw a lot more of LCU.
Yeah, let's talk about that a little bit, because you came here to play basketball as an 18 or 19-year-old, didn't know a lot about the spiritual piece of LCU. Dive into that a little bit. Explain how that experience was for you.
So we had to come to orientation, brought my mom. We're moving into Johnson Hall, and I hear this thing called chapel. Grew up in a church family, but didn't expect that the college that I went to would have mandatory chapel every day. And so didn't know, really wasn't extremely excited about that for sure. And even while I was here, definitely not something that I always looked forward to, coming to chapel every day, just being honest. But through that, I think a seed was planted unbeknownst to me, I didn't know that a seed was being planted, but definitely got to see a different side than just a college, and definitely learned a lot more that basketball isn't everything and athletics isn't everything, which is kind of what I was really setting my life up to do, and I was all invested in athletics, and it was just do or die with that for me at that time.
Let me ask a question about, you're a businessman at heart. You love business. You have Tailgate Express. It's one of your businesses that you started and run now. You've been involved with a lot of different family businesses, and you've even helped create a new product, kind of a COVID-related product for schools and universities. First of all, talk about that new product that you've come up with.
So it was definitely not me that created it. It was a group of people, and we've come together, and through a great idea, someone who is in the university space and seeing the need for these masks or barriers and desk shields that you see all over the news and in different places. What wasn't out there is a portable, foldable shield for each student. And so it just started as an idea similar to Tailgate Express, and we reached out to people in the industry, found a manufacturer, and started to get these things built. We used our West Texas connections like Lubbock is, like LCU is. I love this area because of that. And we started reaching out to schools to see if there was any interest in a product like this. So basically, instead of having permanent barriers, these are safety shields that each student can have. It fits down and it folds down into a small square that can fit into your backpack. The product is a clear polyvinyl laminate that allows it to be able to form and shape to any size of desk or any size of atmosphere that you're in. And then it can fold down and be stowed in your backpack, and you can go on to your next class or go to Starbucks or the cafeteria and set it up, and you're safe from others.
Well, that's awesome. I love the way your brain works. I love the way your business mind works. Let's go back to the heart of the matter. Why do you do all this? Why do you have so many businesses going on? What's at the heart of all of these things?
And that is I think we struggle and we strive for our salvation, and we go through things in life and we look back and we learn from those things. And talking business, marketplace, ministry is really where I see my church. That's where I see my community, my mission, and worship. So those are the three things that we try to do in business, no matter which business it is, to integrate three things. And if we can do that, and if we can find a group of people in those different business segments, whether it's employees, whether it's clients, I've learned that I can't put any type of barrier, talking about safety shields, around God or around what He wants to do in your day-to-day life, no matter where you're at, whether you're a student, whether you're in a business, whether you're in a church building. I think that if you have community, you have mission, and you have worship, then you're a church. And so we just look for opportunities for the kingdom as God brings people into our businesses.
I love that, John. And there are a lot of young people, men and women, who are looking to come to LCU to be a student. What would you tell them? What would you tell them about their upcoming potential experience at Lubbock Christian University?
I would say that God is definitely on the move here. He's definitely working, and He brings all things together. He unites people in their thinking and their doing, their mission, their purpose, and it's definitely more than just a college. It's definitely more than just an athletic department. It's definitely more than just a college of business, if that's what you're interested in. Though you come here to learn a trait or to get a major, to gain knowledge and an education, this place is a community and it's a family unlike any other college. We have Tailgate Express. We go to other colleges all the time to talk and to bid and to do things. But this place is just a family, a connected family, and you're not going to get that feel in these other places.
And that concludes the Best of the Story. John, thanks so much for being here today, being a part of the Best of the Story. Thanks for what you're doing in the Lubbock community and here at LCU, giving back in so many ways. You're making a difference and an impact in His kingdom, so thank you for that.
Thanks for having me.